Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are here for the episode 16 after show to talk about it. I have Lily here. Here is a recap of episode 16. The crown. We start off with the crown hitting the stone, and after Locke throws it, the crown creates a 300-foot crater. Locke walks into the crater and instantly dies. He kills himself. And then we're kind of trying to figure out what to do. So Joris and Gerald are debating what to do. And then we meet a funny little halfling named Pearl who's observing and furiously taking notes. Pearl seems very enthusiastic, so we take her with us. And Joris goes to Stormheim. We take on Pearl as an intern. And then a really badass wizard arrives named Malachi. And he has some ideas on how to get the crown. We figure out that he is actually just projecting an image of himself. So he straight up Luke Skywalker's himself onto the scene. And then his actual self comes back to help us out. And he does help us get the crown with the help of the fly spell, retrieves the magical artifact of great power. We're then going to set up a teleportation circle to try to get the heck out of there before Vicious shows up with his entire army and just basically kills everything. But we don't make it in time. Vicious gets there because he can sense the magical power of this great artifact. So we decide to flee into the hills with Malachi. We run into the hills, and then we run into a basilisk, a creature that can turn people to stone if you look at them. But we avoid the basilisk, and we continue to Stormheim by riding Malachi, who has transformed himself into a freaking giant magic Pegasus, was it? The Pegasus rides us to Stormheim. We get there, and Barbo goes to meet the queen in Stormheim. The queen says that Joris, the wizard from before, was put in a prison cell for stealing. And so Barbo comes back together and tells us that. And Malachi teleports us to safety in Bon Theris, where we go after that to Pernissus, make a quick journey to Pernissus to see if there are any magical items for Barbo. And there are no such items, so we return to Bon Theris, where we meet Wyatt. Wyatt tells us that the war is going very well, and that Colonel Tavington is still plundering the land and becoming more powerful, and he wants us to go kill the Tavington, but we actually refuse to go, and we're kind of a little stuck at this point in the campaign. So we decide to go back to Stormheim to rescue Joris and find a way to take on Count Vicious. And so we decide to go to sail to the Ashlands and go back to Stormheim. And an unexpected result, a kid that Barbo gave many hundreds of gold to long ago became the pirate Little Jimmy, became an entrepreneur, and then he has been like an ally to Barbo and is going to now take us over here to the Ashlands, and we're going to return to Stormheim to go see what the next part of our journey is. And that is where we leave off for episode 17. Holy guys. What do you think?
You know, we didn't murder hobo it up as much without Steve, honestly.
There wasn't a single fight, actually, that whole episode.
There wasn't a single murder hobo.
Yeah.
And there could have been a few times.
What do you think, Lily?
Sorry, I zoned out. What?
That was just the recap. We're back now. Where are you at?
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I thought Locke's death was super, I didn't expect it, you know?
Well, he just didn't want to PvP with me and deal with
I
the
don't know,
headache.
but I wish he could. I don't know. I felt like I was kind of sad that there was no real, mourning period for Locke and Midori.
Yeah, I think things were moving so fast that we couldn't even do it. Because pretty much as soon as Locke fell in the pit, the army was there, right? So we couldn't. It would be kind of cool if we had I don't know what we could do for Midori, but for Locke, we could go back to his town and tell his parents, maybe return his items or something.
Yeah, whatever.
He just fuck him. Yeah.
Well, his items are at the bottom of the pit, and I don't think we're gonna go back to Cobra Hill.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like to me that Locke just I mean, Locke's kind of death was also sort of out of character, right? So, or I don't know. He's gonna find some way to justify it. That was my feeling.
Was it okay?
Okay, yeah, it was my feeling that it was a little bit weird, but that's maybe just me. I mean, yeah, I can totally go along with it. It's weird to be like the only original member of the party because now we have like a whole new party, and
Yeah,
I wouldn't have 2 characters. You know.
yeah. How do you feel about your new bard, Lily?
I'm having fun with her. At first I didn't know what to do because it was like you guys are basically following Malachi around, right?
Yeah.
I'm literally just there to, follow and remember the stories and stuff like that. So I don't think I had much input in the beginning.
If your halfling character kills me, Lily, I'm gonna
I won't
be
kill
a
you.
little upset. You can kill anybody else. It's fine.
Dude, what? But if it's like in character, you wouldn't hate me, right? Just hypothetically.
No, hypothetically, I wouldn't. But go for Devin first.
I was looking forward to like emo Locke after Midori's death. Some
Well,
kind of
you saw emo
redemption
Locke.
arc. I mean, like I didn't
He was
expect
quiet
the
all
guy
day.
to die. Ugh.
I mean, he was so emo that he literally like walked into a pit and died. He went like to level 10 emo. He was the most. So in a way, that was like the most emo you could possibly be, right?
Truly emo Locke.
Yeah. And now we have. So we don't have any idea out of character what he's gonna roll. I think he was in his chat the whole time, like trying to figure it out or something.
I guarantee he's gonna roll a fucking warlock, and just an edgy warlock, or it's gonna be like an edgy like vampire hunter character. He's literally just gonna roll the most edgy character.
What do you mean by edgy?
Max's character.
Just like some character that is full murder hobo and just ready to do anything. Like I don't know, kind of like Barbo.
Got it. I think like it was a very weird transitional episode because our main quest from the beginning of the game was to get the crown and the Philosopher's Stone. And then now that we had it, like, and we were still in danger, we didn't have time to like really plan out what we were going to do next.
Well, yeah, what do we even do with it?
Yeah, the next episode I think ends up being a lot better because we have like a direction. We know we need to go to Stormheim. We know we need to go talk to the Queen. Like there's something to do with like Count Vicious. I felt even I felt a little bit lost in like, okay, like what should we do next? Like towards the middle of the episode. This is like the sort of like, yeah, like the end of like a season. I don't know.
Yeah, it did feel a little off.
Yeah, for sure.
Also because like it was only 3 of us too.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like I agree. Like this is the end of like an
arc or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got back with bad pirate crew. Got some black and a business.
I think there's interesting roleplay opportunities for you guys though, because your party members just died. Your like friend and pseudo lover, whatever, died. You know what I mean? Like you feel like you should explain.
Yeah, I need to like kind of.
I thought you were doing that. I thought you were acting out because of that, and I'm like, that makes sense. But
I think I need to do better to represent like Gerald in character about like so Gerald just like has lost everybody, right? Like he's the only one that yeah.
I feel like you have a really cool opportunity to play like survivor's guilt or something, right?
Like, yeah, that's actually
Lost
super cool.
Always propels character arcs forward. Just look at me, Tori.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I think I just didn't have time to think about that during the episode because I do all my prep before it. Like, yeah, like and like now that like Locke's dead and everything, you're right. Like I think the next episode I should like what do you think? Like how I don't know how Gerald should like evolve.
It could be something as simple, just like react naturally. How would you feel if like everyone you traveled with is dead? Like how would you react to that?
Yeah.
Happy?
That
I don't know. I would be like, I guess I'd feel, I don't know if it's guilty, but just lost
like
maybe.
like almost like
you,
imposter syndrome, like why me? Like why did I survive type of thing? Yeah.
And you've always been the one to follow commands a lot, right? You've always like followed Locke's orders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now he's gone, so I don't know.
Yeah, I guess Gerald could like take up more responsibility a little bit to like try to like keep the party going or something.
Yeah, you can step up a little bit too.
yeah.
This is a good time for you to, because now like Pearl is probably like the bottom of the whatever the cast.
The intern.
The intern.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Think Steve's gonna get put up with being an intern?
Oh God.
I mean, if he makes a Hexblade named Goku, I still want him to make a character named Goku. If he's gonna do his shonen thing, he probably will just go.
It sounds like it's gonna be a Hexblade, just from like, I don't know. Chat's been trying to get one of us to make a Hexblade for like 3 months.
Well, we need a frontline. That's
yeah,
right.
We fucking do.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're gonna get it.
Hexblade is frontline.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it? That's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of different, I guess, angles.
He's using a crossbow in the Roll20. I don't know if that matters.
Oh, interesting. Huh. I don't know what direction I should go with Gerald. I'll think about it. Like it's a really been a difficult, I guess, like I think Lily, you like identified this, like it is like really hard to play a gnome because like the rhyming and everything. You know, and so it's like that, then making like the decisions like because like to what spells to cast and stuff like that.
Just don't rhyme unless you're around another gnome.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you're like, because you traveled with this group so much, you're like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, I've just got, and maybe especially like I've just lost too much. Like it's well because here's a good in-character reason. Like being a gnome and rhyming is like a thing about like prestige and like showing that I'm kind of like an intellectual. But like, what does that matter? Everyone's dead. Like it's like what do I have to prove anymore?
Yeah. Top it up, two of your party members pretty much like killed themselves.
Yeah, but well, that's one of the things too. Is like, I think another thing that stopped the Midori like arc from like kind of being closed is we actually don't know in character what happened to her, right? So like we think that it was like maybe an accident or like a tragedy. I don't think.
Well, we think it was her god because of the
Yeah.
letter.
No one read the letter except Locke.
Yeah,
He read it out, I think.
I don't.
Did he read it out?
I
Or
think
did
he
just
read
read
it
by himself.
Yeah, I think he read it out of character. So I don't think that any of us
yeah.
knew. Yeah, so like, and then now Locke's dead, so really no one knows.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Cut my hand. No one read my letter. So you guys probably like have no idea what happened to her. Pretty much, like why she did the thing she did.
And I don't know why Locke killed himself. And yeah.
Oh god, that's like, oh well, my well.
Seems like they had some weird god shit going on to me. I might have to kill anybody who worships a god now.
At least that didn't happen. I do think the part with Malachi was actually awesome. Like,
yeah, it's really fun.
When Malachi came in, I was like, okay, this is what it's like to have a party leader. Like, that was so cool. He's just like, I'm just gonna change myself into like a whatever, and then like we're gonna go like.
Yeah, he can just do cool shit.
Yeah, exactly. He was like so like he had a solution to everything, and he knows he knows Neil so well that he just like wasn't gonna take any shit, you know. Like
yeah, he seemed confident.
Yeah, I mean he's enormously powerful. Like, have you seen his spell list on the wiki?
Well, he's a lot of saber dice.
Yeah, he's an insanely strong wizard. Like, it's ridiculously crazy. Yeah, I think he has up to like level 5 spells, and a lot of those spells are just like he has like an area of effect saber die spell that's like ridiculously good. Yeah.
It was funny that it seems like Neil warned him like excessively. He's like, these guys are nowhere near as bad as you said.
Yeah, I think Neil told them like, well, think about how he came in, right? He literally came in as like an illusion.
Yeah, he was super careful.
He was so careful. Yeah, he was like, he thought I think he thought he was gonna get murked like right away. And it's like, as a wizard, if you don't prepare like that, like you are gonna get it doesn't matter how high level you are, like you'll get wasted if you just walk right in. Yeah, so I think what would have happened is like if he had teleported in and just like came in as himself and then got attacked, he would have backed out and then he would have came back and like killed us when he was ready.
Your category is outward, by the way. I don't know.
Oh, is it? Okay, let me fix that. Thank you.
I think watching him roleplay was very enlightening.
Yeah, in what ways? Because I felt the same way.
Yeah, he just very decisive. He knew what he was doing. Like he said what he was going to do. Like I really like that.
He's
I could learn from that.
he's played like a lot of hours into and I just think he really understands. So like he's on a show with Hardcore Heroes is just one other character, right? The Van Helsing guy.
Yeah, just him and Van Helsing right now.
Yeah, so like he
It
has
used
like
to be 4, but
oh, it did. Did 2 people die
yeah, 2 people died a long time ago, I think.
and they just didn't reroll?
Yeah,
Wow,
it doesn't seem like a lot of people re-roll in Neil's kind of worlds, honestly.
He's so cool.
that's weird.
My character had a crush on him.
On Malachi,
He's so cool. He's like the coolest person
he
ever.
is super cool. Yeah.
Because he's from 2E. I'm doing shenanigans with Koibu on Saturday.
Oh, is that on?
Yeah,
Nice.
excited to see how it's gonna be.
That's gonna be
We all
super
start
cool.
at level 1, so I could just die. Who knows?
Is shenanigans like it's an ongoing thing or it's a one timer?
It's like an ongoing thing. So like,
Nice.
you can be around as long as you want, I guess. It seems super cool, I think.
That is cool.
I'm gonna. I'm sorry. I'm like really hungry. I'm gonna go get food.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go
Sorry.
eat too.
All right, guys.
Have fun,
Yeah.
Devin.
Okay. Take
It was
care.
fun.
Yeah, that
Devin.
was really good. I'm glad. Thanks, guys, for coming on. Maybe next time we'll have chat, like ask a couple questions and stuff, and you guys can answer if you
Yeah,
want.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I can answer one.
Come on again.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. Bye. Do you want to answer one, Lucas?
Thing. My other campaign is still going. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. What's the deal with that? You're doing like one with Dan and
me,
like
Dan,
Hassan?
me, Dan, Hassan, Trihex, and his name's Will Neff. We do that on Fridays at like 8 EST, and I throw it on my YouTube.
that's awesome. You're doing you're getting more serious about your YouTube too, right?
Yeah, I think I have like almost 3,000 subs on YouTube.
Very smart, man. That's the number one thing you can do as a grow as a broadcaster. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, like I've had like the YouTube premium thing, like where I can make money on ads and stuff for like 2 days.
Yeah.
It's already made me like $8. So it's
Really?
Like actually yeah,
That's crazy.
it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions for Lucas, post them up in
I
chat.
can answer for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially as like
What
his
about the
characters or
Fire
things he's got
Baby
going on.
release? That chick's gonna go fucking wreak havoc. I don't know what to do about her.
The vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think someone else in another episode ran into that. There was like some other
Really?
someone else in
kinda
Koibu's
cool.
world did it. Yeah. I don't know which one. Someone would probably know in chat.
It is 2E. Yeah, that's what I thought. Does it feel Oh, I'm also like, super excited about my pyramid scheme that I got in the world.
Dude, it's when you
That's
can
one of
make
the most hyped
passive income
things.
like that in D&D, it's so
like the
busted.
dream.
It's
isn't
so
it?
good, yeah. Like 5% of everything forever in perpetuity. Like you could just like go back there for the rest of the campaign and get like a
Yeah.
few hundred gold.
I'm also gonna go fucking ask him for the back payments on it. Honestly,
Yeah.
been going for a while. Been going for we've been playing Roll20 or we've been playing this game for 6 months now, right?
Really?
I think so.
What?
For some reason, I don't know why I think that, but I thought I was told that. When did Gnome Stones and Catacombs start? Does anybody know?
That kid doesn't feel like 6 months. Maybe
Probably hasn't. I'm probably misremembering.
4 or 5.
Oh,
yeah.
November, December, January, February, March. We're on April.
Wow. Yeah,
5 months ish.
that's crazy. Chat's asking if you're gonna do is your next episode of D&D scheduled normally? Like, is everyone gonna be there?
Yeah, it's every. Yep, it should be. Yeah, it's every Friday, 8 EST, and then it swaps channels between me, Trihex, and Hassan. This week it should be on Trihex's channel at 8 EST on Friday, and I throw it up on my YouTube. That's like the biggest thing, I guess. If you want to check out my YouTube, just subscribe to it. It's free, so all the past episodes are there. It's a lot
Why are you not
lighter of a
VIP here?
campaign, huh?
I'm gonna see VIP. I don't know. You're not. Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's a lot lighter of a campaign. Like our main quest in this, because I play a guy, his name's Beto Virgin, and like the whole quest for like the past like 4 episodes has been like to get Beto laid. So currently we're in a huge city. Yeah, it's way lighter. I love it for different reasons.
So it's like what kind of like DM is it?
His name is Big Lundy, and he is really good at like building, I guess, like a fun, interactive kind of world DM, where it's not like he's never like trying to like, I guess, super hard kill you. Like we haven't ran into anything insane.
Yeah.
And he also does like awesome voices, and like sometimes we have a bar in our group. So sometimes like they've had like rap offs and like a poetry battle and like a sing off. That's been like yeah, his voices are really insane. He's really good at role playing.
That's awesome. So are you not like, it's not like combat heavy?
No, not really, not yet.
I see.
Like most of the episode is us fucking bickering and yelling at each other.
That
And,
sounds awesome.
Role play. Yeah. How's a barbarian zealot to an incel faith work? Oh, so my barbarian, he's level 3 now, and he's taking the zealot route. So basically, he is an incel. So he's pretty much taking a vow to never get laid, and that's how he's gonna get his zealot powers. Okay. What'd you think of the Great Alphonse when you first met him? Okay, this is the other campaign, so
Yeah.
a lot of people won't get this. But he plays this character named like the Great Alphonse, and he's like think like a WWE wrestler, like super over the top, super fucking crazy, like super cool, like the strongest man in the world. Like he does the voice perfectly. It was like one of the most amazing things. That guy's a badass. Sounds like shenanigans. Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, shenanigans looks good. What do you think
Yeah,
of what do you think of like the story developments in GT&C? Like, where do you think it's gonna go from here?
Fuck, I don't know. Feels like we just completed an arc, and I really don't know where to go from here.
Yeah,
We're just kind of gonna go back and get Joris out of jail. I think that's fine.
yeah. I hope Koibu has like a plan.
Something for a God of War campaign with Locke, were you? I kind of wanted to do that, but it didn't seem like Steve was interested in it. Like,
Well-
I think a cool thing would have been if we would have just went and started hunting down like gods of Verasi or like followers of Verasi.
I think that would have been
would've
awesome
kind of
too.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would have given like a really good quest. Like we would have just like gone and like started destroying, like knocking over temples and maybe angering the god, and that all kinds of stuff could have happened then.
Yeah, I think that could have been like one of the coolest things.
Yeah, I think
But-
like a campaign needs like a really big bad guy, and like Vicious seems like it's going to be that person now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, a god could have been like a fucking really cool big bad guy though.
yeah, it would have been. I think it would have been better for sure.
But I think Vicious is a good.
Well,
He's
like
a
we've
good
had a
guy.
lot of experience with him too. Like we almost died in his town. Like we
He's
killed
also
like
like a huge figure in Koiba's world.
he
I
is.
think.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just kind of crazy. Even Malachi's afraid of him.
A god would destroy me? Oh yeah, for fucking sure.
But now we have the crown. Like we can even like put the crown on a god because we have the Philosopher's Stone and everything. So like there's a lot of like different potential there.
Yeah. Yes. Ask me about Bobby. I love little Bobby. I hope nothing comes of him, okay?
All these like little characters you've picked up over the course of the campaign.
Yep. Trying to leave my mark on Koiba's world.
Vicious is probably the most powerful man in Arcadia. Yeah. I mean, I think what we're looking at is beginning maybe another arc to try to stop him. We're not talking about like going to go fight Vicious like, you know, next episode. But just like figuring out like what the next steps are to trying to like stop him, because right now he's pretty much sacking an entire continent.
I don't think it'd ever work because like didn't the gods like make the world, so they made the world staff? But if you could like control a god with like the helm of domination or something, it'd be fucking Mimi.
Maybe the I kind of had like a like side quest idea for Gerald of like using the crown on the god of knowledge and becoming the god of knowledge as a wizard. So like
That'd be
something like
kinda fucking cool.
something like that is like possible. I think because like maybe the gods made an artifact combination that's so powerful they can like deal with themselves. They have to have a way to deal with themselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that plan in Justice League that Batman has to like kill all the other superheroes.
Yeah. He always has like a fucking extra plan.
Yeah, just in case shit goes really bad.
It seems like if you put the crown on somebody and then you do something, they don't remember what happened.
Yeah.
Which is like interesting and neat thing.
Yeah, and I think with the Philosopher's
Because like
Stone,
I could put it on like you and have you like murder a fucking city. And
but I
you
wouldn't remember it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And supposedly like the using the crown for like could be used on anyone because the Philosopher's Stone was supposed to amplify the power so it worked on anybody.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think Malachi brings up some good points that we kind of wasted the stone.
Did he say that more or less in the
I mean, kind of, right? Like,
Yeah.
He said like we could have used it to like cull all the demons and shit in that one fucking area.
Oh yeah. Well, that was Locke's decision, right? To throw. I still don't really understand why he did that. Like why he threw the crown at the.
Yeah, That was Locke's decision to throw the thing at it.
Mhm. That was his last action. So like, if we're gonna take the 2 episodes back to back, and we're gonna like in 10 minutes, he threw the crown at the stone and then walked into a crater and died. That's actually what happened in like literally not even 10 minutes, like literally in 1 minute.
Yeah, literally like 1 minute in game. Yeah.
1 minute in game. He threw the crown at the stone, walked in, and
You'd
died.
say, I guess he was like really distraught, and as his character would be, and then fucking gave up.
Yeah.
Maybe he sees the ground start like unraveling, and he's like, "Well, this is fucking it," and just like walks in. He's like, "I can't avoid death any longer," or something.
Yep.
Yeah, it was super cool.
You guys actually got so much done this episode. I feel like we did. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we did. Last week, Malachi was brainstorming things he could use he could do to use a stone. He wanted to banish a powerful evil shadow dragon. Well, he's got a fucking helmet now. That's all he's got.
Yep.
Honestly, I feel like probably just safer if we forget about the stone and just leave it with fucking Malachi, and he'll use it in a better way.
Yeah, actually, though, yeah.
Actually, like, yeah.
Now that he has it on Hardcore Heroes, that'll probably change a lot. Like,
I hope he does something with it, honestly.
Well, he definitely will, because it was actually crazy how, like, did you see, like, something that like we would have never figured out, where he was like, oh yeah, like it needs some kind of key. Like we would have gone looking for an artifact. Like Malachi just
we would have
pulls
been
out
looking for an artifact.
Yeah. Like Malachi just pulls out a key and he's like, wait, I touch it to the stone. Okay, now I can do it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we would have never figured that shit out.
No, it would have taken like 10 episodes to try to find like some artifact. Like try to go.
Neil's like, this motherfucker.
Yeah. Malachi literally knows just knows all of it. That was so insane. Because he pulls out a normal key, and I'm like, no, I think the key is some kind of artifact. He's like, no, it's just this.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go.
All right, man.
Eat and shit. It was fun.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Later, dude. That was a crazy episode, guys. Happy to answer a couple more questions about the show, and then I'm off as well. It's always late for me. I do a 15-hour day on Wednesdays. So a couple of notes. Check out my Discord. The Discord here, discord.gg/mylixia. We don't have the new link yet. This Discord is super awesome, and we do a live talk of Dungeons and Dragons in the general chat for the entirety of like Wednesday. So if you want to know what's going on in the show, I'm commenting a lot on what's going on, like kind of behind the scenes in that channel. If you want to hang out there, and also I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/DevinNash, where you can go to check out I post these after shows. And we also post like a lot of other like interesting stuff. My latest one is like a super controversial thing. That's why Article 17 is good for content creators. So definitely subscribe to that. Anyway, I'm also looking for editors for that YouTube channel as well. If you want to email alixiatv@gmail.com, and I'm gonna answer some questions now. All right, let's see. I hope you guys really enjoyed the episode. Episode 16 was really intense. There really was like so much that went on. I'm just gonna like post my notes. These are like my show notes, and it was just like so much that happened in like one episode. Like we lost a very powerful we lost the entire party basically. Like Gerald is the only person left. He's literally the only person left. Like Locke died, Midori's dead, Alka's dead. Now, then Chad died. So Barbo is like the second oldest, and Gerald is the oldest, the only one from the original party. It's really kind of crazy. Do you think Gerald will step up and reign Barbo's memeing if Steven's character's not up for it? I think Gerald will take a more active role in the party. Yeah. Tell us what spells you picked. Oh, it's super hard, my man. Malachi sent me a list of his spells, and I think the ruling that Koibu is going to have is that I can learn the 2E variants of these spells and use them in 5E. So I can learn any of the spells that he has up to level 3. Some really, really powerful stuff. Destiny has not announced his character, and I actually have no idea what it's going to be. He didn't give us a single hint. No idea. He didn't give any hints about his suicide. I think that he literally just kind of decided to end his character and just died like before the episode. Any real good spells? There are a lot of really, really good spells in Malachi's list. So I'm not sure which ones I'll do. I have to really decide. I'll probably talk on Discord about it. I think everything that like Destiny, like everybody's like got these like wild theories, but Gerald thinks that Malachi is super cool. Please tell me you got 2E polymorph. I don't have any of the level 4 spells yet. I'll have to really think about how I'm going to change Gerald, right? I mean, you think about it. Like look at what he's been through. Look at what he's been through. This is like a gnome that came up into the world to like explore, and he met some friends. All of his friends died. And now he met some new friends, but it's like, stuff just got so real for Gerald, like life just got so real for Gerald. What are we going to do with him, Just like a totally different path. How do you feel about his decision out of character? I think it's probably best that I don't stir up drama and just kind of like leave it out. I think other people are okay with it, so I don't really want to like put my personal opinion in. You know what? It's his show, like, right? Like I'm just like a part of it, so it's all good. He can do what he wants. What spells do you think are the hottest? I have no idea, man. There's so many great spells to take. I don't know. Everybody's telling me to take level 4 spells. I'm level 6, guys, so I can only take level 3 spells. Or there's no way you didn't level up. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can maybe ask Koibu about it. Because having the level 5 spells, I mean, I don't even know, dude. Wizard spells in 5e for level 5, that's when stuff starts to get... Or level 4 spells. There's actually not a lot of level 4 spells in 5e that are great, but man, there are some insane spells in 2e. Like 2e Polymorph is absolutely crazy. The best spells in like 5e are probably Banishment. It's really strong. Black Tentacle is actually pretty good. Phantasmal Killer is not bad. The 2e Ice Storm is super strong. So we'll have to decide like what we're gonna do. I really have no idea, guys. It's gonna take a ton of thinking. I got a whole week to do it. Lily and Destiny will both come in at level 5. I may make a case to Neil offline to see if I can do if I can start progressing towards level 7. But I think it might be a little bit unreasonable. It's very high level. You just completed your main quest. Yep, I would say that this story arc is over, and now we've gotten the crown of domination. We've gotten the helm, and now we're basically ready to go take on Vicious and do something different. As the longest lasting character, you should be the strongest? Probably, yeah. I mean, I could ask Koibu about it. I'll make a case. I think if Gerald gets to level 7, I was just typing to Koibu, then he sits there for the rest of the campaign. I think that's as strong as he gets, probably. Unless we go like another 4 or 5 months. Scout and research Vicious, then go to the magical sky base to research artifacts to use against him. Yeah. What I'm thinking is, because I think Gerald probably deserves level 7, because in terms of we're in terms of milestones, right? Well, Gerald has completed more milestones than any other character at this point because he's way, way older than anybody else. Is level 7 to 8 a very big difference? No, the big differences are when you get another spell slot for wizards. So for I think when we get level 7, we'll have one level 4 spell. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah, one level 4 spell, so we can cast one of these one time. And then I think we also get, I think it's literally all that changes. It's actually not that crazy. It's not a huge power spike. I mean, I guess like having like a polymorph or something is like pretty strong, but we'll see. He's letting me keep spells in a 2e version, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to talk to Koibu after this show. We'll see. Anyway, any other questions for me right now? I've had a long night, guys. I think I'm going to call it pretty soon. Will you play Classic WoW with Steven and Mutant? Nah, I'm not a big Classic WoW guy. I'm really into Outward right now, and I'm playing that. Maybe if there's no other games to play, I'll jump in with them. But I'm really into Outward and Path of Exile right now. When he's streaming Outward again? 9 a.m. PST tomorrow. Thank you so much for asking. I'm pretty far into it. I think we're like 25 hours. Tomorrow we should have a full day of just Outward gameplay. I'm really looking forward to it. We only had like 2 or 3 hours today because we had the business discussion with a viewer yesterday. Or sorry, God, that feels like yesterday. That was this morning. We had the business discussion with the Bulgarian viewer. And then we had 2 or 3 hours where we played Outward, and then I had meetings up till now. So tomorrow we're doing a full Outward day, and I think Friday should be a full Outward day as well. Great job, Devin. I love your character. Thank you so much, man. Can you copy level 4 spells and learn them at a later level? Yep, can do. I'll talk to Malachi about it. And I'll have to think about what to do with Gerald now, too. We have a lot of different paths we can go with him, don't we? You seem like the most level-headed party member besides Malachi. How would you describe Outward, by the way? Outward is a game that doesn't do you any favors. It's an open world survival RPG, kind of like Breath of the Wild, but like really difficult. I've been really enjoying it, man. I encourage you to go check out my playthrough tomorrow at 9. It's super, super fun, and it's just been a journey to do it. It's great. Warcaster, yeah, Perfect Sutras. That was one of the coolest things we did change. And like once the fights start happening, that's really going to matter for his initiative. I think Gerald taking a more leadership position makes sense. Yeah. Most of the Miss Catherine, you just gave me a really good idea. That really good idea is like a first impressions video or an impressions video about Outward. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, I'll put one on YouTube in the next couple of days. But in the meantime, there's a couple of VODs, or you can just watch me play it. We're going to have like an 8-hour playthrough tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 5 probably, or PST. So you could just come in and check it out and see if it's something you like. I stream every day at 9 a.m. right now. Until the stream gets to... I committed to not taking a day off until the stream gets to supporting itself. I actually am a full-time broadcaster, so like I'm trying to get more subs and stuff like that. So I stream every day. Gerald must become the true hero he is meant to be. Save them. Save them from Vicious. Save them from tabbing them. Save them from the demons. You can save them all, Clark. You can save everyone. Da, da. Cal Mellon, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, man. That's awesome. Where's Zizarin? I saw Zizarin here a little bit earlier. He might have bounced. He was telling me, you know what would be really cool? I would definitely do like a D&D campaign with Ziz if we found some people. Man, this has been crazy, dude. It's almost overwhelming. Like last episode, it's like a lot happened, but like I felt like pretty lost like most of the episode. Like the episode definitely, it's hard to carry on a D&D campaign with like 3 people. And most of the episode, like I do think that having Steven back next episode will like help us get back on track. He's just sort of like more of that like kind of personality. Be like a Gandalf-like character and make friends with all the other lords so you can gather armies and take down Vicious? Maybe. I would definitely watch you do another campaign. It's how MrMouton finally got me to watch his first stream ever. Have you ever DM'd a campaign before? Oh yeah, I DM'd CLG's campaign. You guys seem to top every episode. Holy yikes. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. It's been a crazy journey, dude. Yeah, this has been a wild episode. Would MrMouton have gotten killed if he had been tried to stake this stone when he was visible? Oh yeah, of course. Those are like all vampires and down there. He probably would have died instantly. Just the sheer amount of that we have done to get to this point and not TPK has been amazing. I'm kind of excited for like the second arc of this campaign. It's been pretty wild. I think I'm gonna bounce for now, guys. Like I'm pretty tired. I wanna hang out a little bit and chill. I'm pretty much like have to go home and go like right to bed. I will be on tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST for the Outward stream. I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope you guys had a great time coming out for the show. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you again for that Twitch Prime, by the way. I'm doing this full time, so it's super cool. Again, join the Discord. Like, come check us out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for coming out. We will be doing another one on Wednesday. It's been confirmed that everybody is here, so we're not going to do our every other week schedule thing. We're actually gonna be here next week and do another campaign. Special shout outs to Koibu and Malachi. Man, having Malachi on was like super, super cool. That was awesome to see a person that experienced in Koibu's world. And also just Lily and Lucas for coming on and hanging out with me. That was cool. They killed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the after show, and I will put this up on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow, 9 a.m. for the Outward stream. Be there. Thanks, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Walk, little walk, small talk, big thoughts. Gonna tell them all just what I want. That street, 2 streets, I see you and me hanging on the after swings.